headline that said anonymous posts response or whatever, how I forget exactly how the original article said it. You know, Anonymous confronts ISIS and threatens death. If I'd seen that headline a couple years ago, I would have. It would have been unimaginable to have any idea what the hell it was they were talking about.
Might as well have been speaking in Greek or whatever, because it would have made zero sense to any of us.
Right. Who's anonymous? Who's ISIS? What could this possibly ISIS? Wasn't that the I remember there was a cartoon show about the Egyptian god, something like that, when I was a kid.
Well, I think that kind of rings a bell, but it could also be you bring it up and some stoner, dude, I saw ISIS 3 times in conference. So I mean, yeah, it's just amazing. And the excuse me, the concept of ISIS being able to of Anonymous being able to do what it's done relative to hacking. Just the whole cyber thing, and you have the use of social media by ISIS to not only spread the word, but to shock the world by the videos they post. All of that stuff. I mean, all of that stuff. You and I talked earlier, I think before we came on air, about ISIS now hacking into, was it CENTCOM, Central Command, because they mistook some hashtag whatever, which I think was a satirical Twitter account. So they had the capability to hack into CENTCOM's Twitter site.
Yeah, that now, Twitter obviously is a far less. I mean, if I saw that Victoria put that up a couple hours ago. Mm-hmm. And the way she has the article, the headline to U.S. government accounts, that's a little clickbaity. Because U.S. government the U.S. government Twitter account. It's not like they hacked into CENTCOM itself. See, that's and I'm guessing maybe she didn't write that. I'm giving her a break here, but anyway. And maybe she did, but that's way clickbait. But even so, even if it said ISIS cyber caliphate hacks into U.S. CENTCOM Twitter, that would be a newsworthy thing, and it certainly is, because social media right now, and the reality is that these guys they use social media extraordinarily effectively, and every time something like that goes up, the Arab Street erupts in cheers and happiness, man.
There's no question. And, again, for those of you not on Twitter, said the guy who's barely on it, he knows how to fundamentally, rudimentarily use it. I mean, there's a whole difference between setting up a Twitter account, an ISIS Twitter account, and responding to something from CENTCOM or anyone else, but to actually hack into the site. Again, this stuff is just, it is incredible. But again, there is so much stuff going on at such a rapid pace right now as it relates to this whole thing across the board, that somebody reads that. I'm guessing the majority of people read that, they go, man, that's kind of, wow, or whatever, and then they move on to the next thing,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know where it's all headed. But I think the theme of the day, we got under a couple of minutes here, is what happened in Paris and who did not show up and why not. And now the fact that they are apparently sorry, they are regretting not sending someone of higher power. I think that's the story of the day, man.
Yeah, I totally agree.
All right.
Although I do think it may be appropriate to talk about Phil Rivers and the Chargers' rebuilding efforts for next season.
Well, I think so too, because he missed the MVP thing that you predicted earlier in this season. So they do some quick rebuilding, and maybe next year, dude.
Well, 3 or 4 weeks in, I was excited.
I loved it at the time. Anyway. Colts, go Colts. Maybe not going to happen in New England next Sunday, but it's all about steps in sports, folks. We may have to do a little sports analysis tomorrow. We got some stuff we missed as well. So I'm going to hit this Charters thing tomorrow. 15 clever excuses why Obama than a 10. We won't go back into serious analysis of it, but that thing is just too hysterical to miss. And I like your Rolling Stones article as well, Michael. We got to hit that. We always got to hit a lot of stuff that we don't hit. We never have time because we talk a lot, and we have interesting as hell. Yeah. Speak for yourself. Anyway, yeah.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Oh, I wouldn't have either. Interesting as hell guest as well. People, we really appreciate you listening, and we do hope that you will tell your friends to listen as well. This has been The Right Mics with Mike Miller and Michael Howsam. Please join us tomorrow and have a
This show is produced by IJReview.com.
This show is copyright by VLR Media. All opinions of panelists and guests are their own and may not reflect the opinion of VLR Media, the host, or anyone else.